I'm saying, though. I'm saying. Do you think there are fundamental flaws with the design of the show, weekly and elimination based and on group decision? So let me tell you about these lounges and the group decisions. So obviously I don't know how everything was going down in the women's lounge, but for the men, for the majority of the show, especially for the beginning, we were on group consensus on who was going home. We were on group consensus. All right, bet. You. All right, we all agree. The Wood. All right, bet. So we thought we had full control over who was going home until it got to later, and we was like, oh, we don't have control. And then talking to the ladies afterwards, they were just kind of explaining they never chose who got to go home. They were just told. So I think the dynamic of sending people home, and I think the show needs to be longer as far as the dating process. I mean, it's 6 weeks and you don't spend a lot of time together, and you're not allowed to see each other outside of the show, which is understandable. But I definitely think the amount of time needs to be kind of spaced out a little bit more. I will not do the show again. Would you do the show again, or was there anything that you didn't get to say in the reunion that you realized after the fact? Nope. I was so shocked on how it turned out. How do we sign up for a workout session? DM me or DM 1952 Fit if you want to work out. Is there any other lady from the show that you feel like you would give a second chance to in the real world? No. Come to work with me and I'll show you hookah lung. Okay. Who the fuck? Bye, man. Oh, man. Why did you have a beard with no mustache on the show? It looked weird. They liked it, so. Don't you worry about it, bitch. I know somebody like it. All right, you laughing. You're laughing kind of hard over there. All right, Larshay, you laughing kind of hard. I commend you on how you responded to Kira. I appreciate that. Speaking of Kira, I think, what she said in reunion was very true. A lot of people get prejudged. But I think my whole thing with her is how you came to that conclusion. She said it was just a vibe, and that's fine. But I always think when there are judgments, there is something that is fueling that judgment, whether it's how somebody dresses, how they speak, how they, address you, whatever like that. So that's kind of all I was looking for. But I had no problem with what she was saying, because that she's entitled to her opinion, and I know what I like. So it wasn't, what was Hillman? Bruh. Paris Hillman. So wow, that's informative. You can't fully get to know someone in 6 weeks. You cannot. I mean, it depends. I also really hate that there are a group of eliminations, even if you have a strong connection with one person. The show keeps on, the production keeps on who they want to keep on. Like I said, I was only talking to 2 people throughout the entire show. So when there was 7 women left, there was 6 women left, I was still only talking to 2 people. So that's why in Janelle in reunion was like, I thought Quinton was going home, because I didn't talk to nobody. I didn't talk to anybody. So it was easy for somebody to be like, I don't have a strong connection with Quinton because I don't talk to him. I literally did not talk to anybody. And it's not a slight, but I was just focused on Lee and Janelle. Right, like somebody will like it. Right, somebody, right. Come on now. You know? Hey. Wow. It looked weird to you, I guess. What up, bruh? Well, you definitely will have the ladies on your line now. I guess. I just found out you my cousin. Cousin? How are we related? I don't know about that. I had no idea this process was only 6 weeks. That ain't no damn time. Right. We started March 8th, 11th, and we ended April 22nd. So, yeah. Did I think it was hard defending Janelle when she was into it with some of the other ladies? I didn't have to defend Janelle. Janelle defended herself. The only conversation I had about the instances she had with other ladies was when I talked to her. We had our own conversations. Addressing that and trying to assert dominance and, trying to make sure somebody listens or anything like that. Y'all have to also, y'all got to remember, we're in this process but so little time. So I'm still getting to know this person. So I don't have that trust from Janelle to be like, hey, yo, check yourself. Like, and I'm speaking for her, but I don't mean that much to her for her to hear my voice and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Like, that's not how a healthy relationship is. If your partner does something wrong, you don't handle that in front of everybody. You have that conversation behind closed doors because that's who you're with. You have to have that conversation behind. You don't have that in front of everybody. That's disrespectful, not only to the person that you're with, but to yourself. You don't do that. And a lot of people can't comprehend that, of having conversations with your partner in private. It's not whether you agree or not. You have that conversation in private, which is what we did. And I didn't see Janelle blow up until the house. That was the first time of me seeing oh, okay, but the house was a whole nother situation that I'm not even, yeah. She trying to come to the cookout, right? What else I got? That speed dating. Are you single or I'm happy? I'm very happy. Do you feel like she was wrong at all with all the other ladies? That's a question for Janelle. What happened with him and Janelle? I guess you got to rewind the live. He said he needed to work on some stuff. I feel